What up? It's your boy T-Ray from Reaction to Days Music Money. So I got a little pressure time now because I did the extra stuff about the WWE and all that as well too with the Cody situation. So that being said, we're going to go right into DJ Furio. This is an interesting one too. As you know, I've been reacting to some Orion Casapera Jamaica, and I know he has a new cover one I have not done yet, but I'm trying to fit the ones I really want to do in as well too. I don't mind doing Orion, but sometimes I want to get the stuff I really want to do. And Furio videos, I always try to make sure I want to do as well too. There's other one I keep pushing back as well too. About to do another time, but anyway, famous songs that are covers. Yeah, there's songs that I even found from the especially from the Orion car, either Orion Casapera Jamaica, or if you follow Jamel Jermaine, I think that's his name. Jamel Jermaine, I think that's his name. Let me see, Jamel Jermaine. I hope that's his name. Jared Jermaine. My bad. My bad, man. He didn't want to react to about the sample. He also give tidbits on songs you not know was covers as well too. I just learned recently that the Roberta Fleck song was a cover as well too, well as Whitney Houston and many others. So without further ado, let's get it.
In today's video, I'm going to be exploring some big songs that I bet you didn't know were all cover versions. Taking in all different genres of music from pop, rock and hip hop. Let's start off with a track that's been sampled hundreds of different times. Apache by the Incredible Bongo
Of course.
Band.
Yeah, I found it out. Yep, I found it out from Digging the Greats.
Now that's been sampled by people such as the Sugar Hill Gang, Nas and even Grandmaster Flash. But it's actually a cover version of a track by the Shadows, who were the backing band for Cliff Richard in the 50s and 60s. Let's have a check at their original version.
Yep.
This next one was made famous by featuring in the 1994 Quentin Tarantino film Pulp Fiction.
Much don't mind it, but creepy Tarantino strikes right there because you see she's Bifford, right?
Let's have a listen to it.
Oh, that's a cover? Whoa, good one.
Now the original version that this was based on was first recorded in 1930. Its title is Mizerlu, which translates into English as Egyptian Girl. It's possible the actual song is older, but this is the first known recorded version of it. Let's take a listen.
Wow.
Up next is a track that was a huge worldwide hit when it was first released in 1981, and it sold over 1.3 million copies in the UK alone. Let's have a check.
Alright. Yep, I did find out that was the cover too on through Orion.
Soft Cell consisted of Mark Coleman on vocals and David Ball on keyboards. Tainted Love was first recorded in 1965 by Gloria Jones.
Yep.
Let's have a listen to her original version of it. This next one was made famous by being sampled by Run DMC on the 1986 track Peter Piper, but I bet you didn't know it was actually a cover version. Let's hear a sample from the Bob James instrumental cover version.
Oh no, take me. Oh, okay, never mind. Wait a second, that's a cover. Wow. Now I gotta hear this. Wow.
Bob James is one of the most sampled musicians ever, and is hugely popular in hip-hop tracks. The original version was written and performed by Paul Simon in 1973. Let's have a listen to it.
Wow.
This next song is a country music worldwide hit made famous by Johnny Cash. It stayed at the #1 spot on the country chart for 7 weeks when it was released in 1963. It's been listed by Rolling Stone magazine as the greatest country song of all time. I am, of course, talking about Ring of Fire. Let's take a listen.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
The original version was recorded by Anita Carter in 1962. Her sister June Carter wrote the song, along with Merle Kilgore. Johnny Cash ended up marrying June Carter in 1968. Let's hear the original version of the song.
I fell into the burning ring of fire. I fell.
Sticking with the 1960s for this next song that has had several cover versions recorded. I Heard It Through the Grapevine by Marvin Gaye hit the #1 spot in the UK when it was first released in 1968. A lot of people won't be aware though that this was actually not the first version. Let's have a listen to his version first.
Of course.
Now the original version of this was released the previous year.
Hey, we got the answer. It was Gladys first.
By Gladys Knight and the Pips on Motown Records.
Oh wow! A lot of folks before looking it up, they was wondering who did it first, Gladys or Marvin. I guess if you that's before people that wasn't alive at the time. It was such a debate between that, but. DJ Fredo ended the debate right there if it hasn't been ended already.
And was Motown's biggest selling single up to that point. In the UK though, it didn't even enter the top 40.
Ooh.
Although it was the first version to be released, the Miracles were actually the first group to record it. But it was the third version to actually get a release. Let's have a check of the first release version of the song.
Oh, wait.
Let's jump forward to the 80s now with another huge hit.
Did I hear about this or no? I think I might have heard about this on Ariane.
It sold over 6 million copies in the US alone. Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper.
I think I heard about this.
First major single from a debut album.
Yeah, I think I did hear about this. Yeah, because I remember using the song as the intro for that video.
1983. Let's have a listen to it. The original version is very different sounding. It was recorded 4 years earlier in 1979 and is more of a rock song and is also a lot faster. Let's hear that original version now.
Wow. Yeah, I think I heard that on Orion as well too.
Back to the 60s for this next one, and I bet a lot of you didn't know this was a cover version. Respect by Aretha Franklin.
I did
The song
hear.
earned her 2 Grammy Awards in 1968.
I heard about that.
And in 2021,
I did hear
Rolling
about
Stone
this.
magazine placed it as number.
I think I did. I also came across this on Ariane as well too, because like I said, I think I used the covers. I used the open and as the intro song for that video.
One on their greatest songs of all time list. It helped turn her into a worldwide star. Let's have a listen to her version of it.
R-E-S-P-C-T, find out what it means to me.
The original version.
Yeah, Otis
was
Redding,
written
yup.
and released
I
in
did
1965
remember
by
this, yup.
Otis Redding, and had some different lyrics in parts. He did have success with it, but nowhere near the level of Aretha Franklin. Let's hear his original version.
Yup.
This next song by
Yup.
Whitney Houston
I
spent
did.
14
Another one I found out through Orion. It was actually her. The video focused on her.
weeks at the top of the US Billboard Hot 100, which was a record at the time. It also earned her 2 Grammy Awards in 1994. It sold over.
Never mind. Hold up, I tell you the ones I was thinking. I been knew this one. I been knew this was a cover.
10 million copies in the
I
US alone and featured on the
I tell you the ones
soundtrack to
I
Bodyguard.
I'll tell you what I thought he was gonna say. I thought this was obvious known as the cover, but
Let's take a listen to her cover version of the song.
We'll always love you.
Now the
Dolly
original
Parton,
version
yup.
was written and recorded in 1972 by Dolly Parton. She also wrote her
now the one I thought he was gonna do was "Saving All My Love for You." I found out on that Whitney Houston. It was a new Whitney Houston video from Orion on his cover samples or anything else. Found out that was a cover. That was a cover of a song done by Mary McCoo and the couple from the Fifth Dimensions. Mary McCoo and I forgot her husband's name is Marilyn McCoo and Billy. Mary McCoo and what's the name? And what's her husband's name? Billy Davis. Yep. Mary McCoo Davis. Save It All My Love. I found that out. I was like, wow. Like, as soon as they came on, like, stop playing with. Yep. Crazy.
A famous hit, Jolene, on the same day.
You wrote the song. How long ago?
In 1972, at the same time I wrote Jolene, that was a good writing day. I said, "Boy, what was you taking? That was a good writing day," but it was.
Really good songwriting
Yeah,
day for anyone.
it was.
Let's hear her original country version of the song. This next song from 1966 is probably one of the most famous tracks by Jimi Hendrix. I'm talking about Hey Joe. It was also the very last song to be played at the Woodstock Festival in 1969 in front of a crowd of 80,000 people. Let's take a listen.
Hey Joe.
Now, the origins of the original are up for debate. It was first registered for copyright in 1962 by Billy Roberts. Many say it's based on a much older song, so who knows? Anyway, let's take a listen to the 1962 version by Billy Roberts.
Hey Joe, where are you going with the gun in your hand?
So there we have it. Some
Yep.
huge songs that I bet you didn't know were all cover versions. I'm going to leave you with a short clip from an amazing instrumental cover version of a 50 Cent track that came out in 2008. Drop a comment with your thoughts and subscribe to see more. As always, thanks for watching.
Ooh, nice. So anyway, I gotta check that out. LES. I gotta check that out another time though. They definitely is the most slept on producer. I mean, he was always say he was like the fifth member, the fifth wheel of the Fantastic Four of the Nas album. It was Pete Rock, DJ Premier, Lost Professor, and Q-Tip, and he was like the fifth wheel of it as well to help make the album Illmatic the greatest album of all time. But yeah, this was cool video as well too. Like I said, some of the ones I found out from other videos. The actually I found out from the Digging the Grave videos. This one was new to me. The Gypsy Girl was new to me. The Soft Cell song Tainted Love, I found it out from Orion. This one was a shocker right here, the Bob James one. Johnny Cash, I kind of heard about that. But yeah, Marvin Gaye, that was like a big debate anyway. So Cyndi Lauper, I kind of heard about that on Orion as well as Aretha Franklin. And Whitney Houston's that was well known anyway. Just I thought he was talking about the one about the Saving All My Love, and this one it's new to me as well too. But other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.